Hi, gorgeous people. How is everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I did a long form video. I've been posting a lot of short form content, but she's back and I thought I would sit down and do kind of get ready with me video, show you guys my go-to makeup look. It's probably going to be a long one. You guys know that I love to ramble and I have so many updates. So please take a seat, relax, also get something to drink. I just have Sprite in this wine glass because why not? And let's get into this and do some makeup. So I'm going to start off by spritzing my face a little bit because I need some hydration, and this is really nice. This is from Iconic London. It's their Prep Set and Glows Mist, and I've been using this a lot lately, and I really like the way that it feels on the skin. I really prep my skin before even applying makeup. And fun little fact, I actually did this video already 2 weeks ago. My skin, for some reason, it reacted to a product and it became so flaky and textured. When I went to edit that video, I was like, oh, no. This camera was picking up on every little texture and I just was not enjoying the way that I looked. So here I am recording again. It has gotten a lot better. Let's get into some moisturizer. This is Rich Bitch. Okay, the title caught my name and I just had to go ahead and try it out. It's from the brand called Freak Beauty, I believe, and it is a cactus plus vitamin C moisturizer. It is definitely a thick texture. Like, look at this texture right here. Very, very thick, and I love that. Especially on the days I have very dry skin and I need something that's going to really soothe my skin and give it nourishment, not so much just hydration, but nourishment. This feels incredible. It's very balmy, so you kind of have to like the thick cream texture. So to start with the skin, I love creating my very own base. I adore mixing products together and formulating something that works for me. So when it comes to makeup, please don't be scared to experiment with your makeup. I have this little palette over here and I'm going to mix a few little products. So I'm starting off with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin. This foundation is gorgeous on its own, but you know, I love to create something unique for me. I'm going to do a pump of that. I think that's really a lot, honestly. And I have mine in the shade 9 and it's a great match. Then I'm taking this Cali Ray Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint. Beautiful product also. It's a little dark for me, I'll be honest. And this is in the shade 10. So mixing it with the Charlotte Tilbury is going to be perfect. I'm going to do about that much. It's very watery, this product. Very, very watery. Taking some of my Auric Beauty Illuminator. This is the Glow Lust in the shade Pirate. And I'm just going to take like half of a pump. Taking my little spatula here and mixing all of that together. Instead of using my hand, I'm actually using my tools that I have here. When I used to do freelance making makeup, which I haven't done in so long, this is of course what I used for any client. I think that match will be great. So when it comes to my base, I don't do a ton of coverage, especially on my forehead area or in areas that I have quite a bit of texture. I try to keep it pretty minimal and all of that good stuff. I like to go in with a nice big brush that's semi-dense. This is from Morphe. It is the E54. Are they still available? I don't know, but any brush that's gonna, you know, give you this kind of like density right here is perfect. You know what I mean? And what I do is stamp the product on. Like, I'm not buffing too much and I'm just pressing it into the skin. And I find it really gives you like a nice flawless airbrush look, but in the most natural way. Like, look at this foundation. It literally looks like my skin. That concoction right there. It's giving me the glow that I want from that liquid illuminator. It's giving me the coverage that I want from the foundation, and the tinted moisturizer just gives it a little bit more looseness. It kind of helps the foundation become a little bit lighter in the coverage, and I love it. I love it. It just looks very skin-like. So for concealer, I'm taking the Dior Backstage Concealer in the shade 3W. This has been my go-to concealer, but I have been using way less than I usually do. I find it just looks a lot more soft and natural, and I don't need too much makeup. Like, I still love my skin to look like skin, and so less is more with these kind of products. And then I'm taking the Rare Beauty contour stick and bronzer stick in Always Sunny, and I'm just applying a little bit here, a little bit here. This is very pigmented, so you know, a little goes a long way. And I can always grab some more products, so you know, go with less and build up that pigmentation. What brush do we want to use? I'm using this brush from NYX Cosmetics as the bronzer brush. It's the 37 brush, and I'm going to let my concealer kind of do its thing, dry down just slightly before getting into it. For now, I'm just going to do my bronzer, and I love this product. I've mentioned it on my channel a bunch of times, and I talk about it on my TikTok and my Instagram a lot. If you're not following your girl on TikTok, what are you doing with yourself? I have been busting my butt posting on TikTok, because let's talk a little bit, okay? Let's talk about the world of influencers, which is my full-time job. TikTok has definitely become the it app for brands to work with content creators, influencers, bloggers, whatever you want to call it. I like to call myself a content creator rather than an influencer. And so a ton of brands are really investing in that app, because it's just become an app where everyone is at. Everyone loves watching TikTok. And I find it's really because on TikTok, you can be very raw and authentic. It's more about you and what you're vocalizing in your content rather of the aesthetics, you know? Like, of course, there is that aesthetic section of TikTok, but I find that it's more focused on the person that you are watching and their personality, what they have to say, what they have to share. And I love that, because I can get on TikTok and feel, sorry, that was my phone, and feel so comfortable in my skin. You know what I mean? I don't have that feeling of, oh, I need to put on a filter to look a certain way. I need to put on makeup. My skin has to be popping. I have to be in front of the window for the sunlight to hit my skin in a particular way. I can just get on TikTok literally raw, say what I want to say, and I am good to go. It's a whole different feeling and vibe on TikTok that I really, really love. Like, don't get me wrong, I do adore Instagram, because I am the girl that loves to look at aesthetically pleasing content. Like, I love it. And that's why I enjoy making aesthetically pleasing content, right? I love the videos with the crisp quality, the blurry background, all of that stuff. But I do agree that Instagram sometimes can cause a lot of insecurity, because you're literally looking at someone's perfect curated life. You know, we only show the best of the best on Instagram. And so it can definitely get people, you know, looking at it and being like, wow, this person has a perfect life. But guys, content creators show what they want to show, you know, and some are not into showing the vulnerable side of their life, or intimate or private you know, events of their life, which is completely okay. I don't show a ton of personal content on my Instagram. And so you're only looking at what we are wanting to show, but we live a normal life. And in the real world, there are lots of ups and downs. And so do not ever try to compare yourself to an Instagram feed, because honey, it is literally just like a movie. It's not 100% real. It's not all that there is to that person and that person's life. There's so much more, right? So with TikTok, I find that people are a little bit more raw and open to showing also the real deal of life, the bad side, the down times, the storms. And so you kind of like, I feel like TikTok really puts that human aspects to people, where sometimes Instagram kind of takes that away. You know what I mean? Like, people look at influencers like they're, I don't know what, totally different than just a regular schmegular person. And we are honestly just regular. You know, I don't consider influencers like celebrities. Like, even a celebrity is a regular person. And so anyways, I'm going on a tangent, but I just feel like TikTok really just is raw and very, very authentic. And I can definitely appreciate that. So I've been on there and I'm really enjoying myself because, again, I don't have to try as hard. And, you know, sometimes the content does amazing and sometimes it just does okay. And I'm okay with that. Like, I don't feel the pressure like I felt on Instagram. Instagram kind of, with influencers, it really made you kind of focus on numbers, the likes, the views, the comments, all of that stuff is very focused on Instagram. Whereas on TikTok, that's not the main focus. And so I feel like even if your video doesn't do completely amazing, you're not down on yourself like, oh my gosh, again, my video is crap. Like, you're just like on to the next. Whoever saw it, whoever commented, and you're back to doing another piece of content. And so I'm really, really having fun. So if you have TikTok, please follow me on TikTok. I'm having fun with it, but it's definitely a strategic move on my, you know, content creating career, because that's where I will be working with brands a lot of the times. So it's also very helpful to see that growth and that engagement. You know what I mean? So follow your girl there. I do a little bit of everything, fragrance and beauty content. And I'm just kind of experimenting to see what I enjoy on TikTok, whether it's, you know, fashion, unboxing, perfume, and beauty. And so far, I definitely feel like the beauty and perfume content is doing amazing. Oh my gosh, this concealer is just so divine. Like, look at that. Look at that. Natural, but still got some coverage going on. I look more awake. Oh, I just love it. I love it. This brush, again, is from Morphe. It is part of the Jaclyn Hill collaboration, and it's called, what is this called? JH08, I believe. Not sure if it's still available on the website. Honestly, guys, my brushes are super old. I haven't bought a new brush in a really long time. Well, I bought some from Sephora, but for the most part, the brushes that I use on a regular basis have been in my collection for really, really long. And I just take care of them, you know, wash them and all that good stuff. And they last, honestly, for forever. Like, your brushes should not start disintegrating super fast as long as you take care of them. I'm kind of just going over everything with my foundation brush and making sure it's all cohesive and one and blended and, you know, looking natural. I should really mute my phone. So for blush, I'm going to go in with this Pixie Beauty On The Glow blush. It's been my favorite liquid blushes right now, or cream blushes, if you will. They're so beautiful. I'm taking the color, this is called Fleur, and it's definitely a beautiful kind of like baby doll pink, and I love it. I'm getting into pink blushes so much. I think it just brightens up my complexion and just adds like light to my face. Look at that. And it blends so well. Again, from Morphe, this is the E4 brush. And this is the Gunmetal collection. Again, I don't know if it's still available, but just check on their website. Look at that. It's so easy to blend. You can literally blend it with your fingers. I'm just using a brush. And I love that I can like build up the pigmentation. And it just looks so natural on the skin. Oh my God, I'm a blush kind of girl. I love my blush, okay? So I don't mind applying quite a bit. I'm going to take a little bit of setting powder. This is from Laura Mercier. It's the Secret Brightening Powder. And I'm going to dust that ever so lightly, pretty much all over the face to set everything, but I don't want to mattify. So that's why I love this powder, because it's super soft and light, and it almost creates a glow on the skin at the same time, but it's going to set my makeup really, really easily. If you have dry skin, this is like amazing, amazing, because it doesn't really take away your glow, but it sets your makeup in place. I'm also taking a powder bronzer. This is from Physicians Formula, an oldie but goodie, and this is a MAC brush. Has it been rubbed off? No, this is the 135 brush, and I'm just going to kind of go over my bronzer ever so slightly, so I'm not going to pick up too much product. I love a bronzy look. That's just my thing. I'm also going to go on my eyelids pretty much all over, not being super precise, but just going in like a circular motion to really get like a diffused look all over my eyelids. Create a little bit of dimension. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeshadow quad. I'm taking the two shimmer shades together and I'm going to run that on my eyelids very, very gently. I don't want too much color, so I'm trying to just, oh, these are so pigmented. I forgot. Oh my God. So I'm definitely going to have a lot more color than I wanted, but they're so beautiful. I don't mind. I'm doing this on a very fluffy brush so that it's kind of diffused and more of a wash of color rather than full pigmentation. If you're not into too much eyeshadow, but you just want something, you just pick up that shimmery shade with a fluffy brush and kind of just brush it on, and it would just add a little bit more light, a little bit more pizzazz, but still remaining very natural and soft. So you can do this for like daytime wear, work, whatever it is. And it just looks a little bit more put together. I am going to take, oh, by the way, this is from Morphe. It's their M513 brush. I am going to take a little bit of this color over here, which is a very warm brown tone. And I'm going to go in the outer half of my eyelids. And I'm doing this very gently so that it's not too heavy. I just want a little bit of contrast on the outer corners of my eyes. I have two mascaras over here. One is from Ilia Beauty, and I'm going to be using that one first, and then I'm going to go in with the MAC Cosmetics one. Don't ask me why. I just like the way that they perform together. The Ilia Beauty is great if you want volume. It has a really large brush, and it really gets all your lashes. Nice volume. Look at that. Love it. Now I'm taking the MAC Cosmetics. This is a gorgeous mascara. Like, honestly, your lashes will definitely be a little bit more dramatic with this one. For my lips, I'm taking this lip liner. I have been so into the NYX lip liners. There's so many gorgeous shades that I absolutely love. This one is in the shade brown, and it's like the perfect brown tone. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips at the bottom. Look at that, so perfect. And then at the top, for lipstick, I'm taking this lipstick from Rare Beauty. It's part of their new MAC collection. It's in the shade Wise, and I love this beautiful brown tone. I'm gonna dot some on the lips first, because I don't want too much color. Oh, pretty, look at that. I love it. Last but not least, I'm going to take a little bit of foundation, the same one that we did over here. And I'm just going to clean up around my lip area. Just give my lips a little bit more shape. So I decided to put a little bit of a gloss on top of that. This is Sweet Mouth from Fenty Beauty. Stunning. So I do find that under here is quite shiny, and I'm going to take a little bit of powder. This is from Too Faced. It's called Born This Way. And I'm just going to take a tad bit of that powder and really press it into this area here, just over here. That's it. Just to take away some of that shine right in the inner corners. Last but not least, I'm taking my Keys Soul Care eyebrow gel, and I'm going to run that on my eyebrows like so. So here is the final look. Super bronzy, fresh, everyday appropriate. This is kind of like how I do my makeup every single time I need to do my makeup. Not every single day, but because trust me, your girl is not wearing makeup every day, especially in the summertime. If I can be barefaced, I will, but this is like the look that I go to when I need to look a little bit more fresh, presentable, for events even, because I love a super natural look. And to me, even though we did a lot of products, a lot of steps, it still looks very soft focused, and that's my kind of thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will link all of the products down below. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you for being so patient with me with not seeing a ton of long form videos. Anything you need to know about Illuminar, which is my scented candle brand, will be via email. So check it out, and also follow us on Instagram. I say us because we are a team. My husband helps me so much with creating content with the candles, organizing things, being on me about, come on girl, time to launch. He's been my #1 supporter. So when I say us, I mean my husband and I. We are definitely a team, which I just am so grateful for. So yeah, definitely follow us on Instagram, and I'm really excited for you guys to smell these gorgeous candles. They are literally one of a kind. I can say that with all of my heart because I worked hard on them. So yeah, you guys know about that, but I do have a secret project that will be revealed in the next couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, but it will definitely be revealed, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see your guys' reaction to that secret project. And 2022 has been honestly incredible. And sometimes I'm human, and I lose sight of that because I'm looking at the smaller picture. I'm looking at the present situation, you know, and I'm not looking at the overall picture. But 2022 has been incredible, and there's so much more to come, and I'm just so grateful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all on the next video. Ciao.